Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode from the Realm of Vasten. Hey, look who's here. Hey, Krittle.
Hey.
So, Krittle has been working just like a complete maniac over here in this area, and I thought, we're both on at the same time. We both can record. My kids are amazingly still sleeping, so I thought, let's do it. Let's do a little tour. So, Krittle, show us around.
Yeah, so this is District 4. This is right on the verge of this area that, you've been working on. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to start, tying everything together and getting the connections between the districts all set up. So in this little area, I'm going to have some more warehouses and open plan buildings. So this is going to be like a blacksmith or storage, or I don't know, something on that line.
Nice.
And then this road I've been working on that leads down here. I've been working on terraforming because this area was quite an ugly cliff with random floating bits, and it was all over the place. So I've been trying to make it look better and tie in everything. This is what I've been working on currently. We'll get to that in a little bit, though.
Okay.
I have been working on this garden. Kind of a... Again, I'm not really sure what it would be, but I'm gonna put some statues here, and this is leftovers from the Elven.
Yeah.
Elven
my, this is nice.
So I've started laying out where I'm gonna put bigger trees, and I tried to have it open here so you could still see this bridge through in the back.
Oh, I love that.
And so yeah, this is also something that took a little bit of planning to lay out, and I had to dig a lot of this out because there was a big hill here, and so I had to plan it out and then dig out. So that took a little while.
Fantastic. I love that, especially once we get that behind that bridge, like once we get that all white too, that'll just like, it'll be so bright right in the back, that'll be great.
Yeah, it'll be pretty cool. That's one thing. I was just going to close it off, but then I was like, I just built that bridge there, and I don't really want to it. So
yeah.
I figured I would try to make a way to view it.
I love it.
Awesome. So yeah, I've been also trying to tie in the Elven with the Dwarven and this White Sands sandstone style. So I've been trying to tie everything together, which has been kind of challenging, but also
for sure
allows for some creativity.
I was watching some, I'm in the middle of a big project over that direction. And so I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos just while I just grind. And without naming anyone, I was watching one and building sort of a town, and like every building is the same palette. And that's how I used to build everything, And this is such a departure, like really doing 3 separate cities kind of on top of each other. It's an amazing thing, but it's very challenging.
It also allows, if you get burnt out on one style, well, you can just switch over to a different style and build there, Yeah,
and like right next door too. Or even in part of the same building even. Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
So it's good for inspiration and keeping motivated.
For sure, yeah.
So this building, this is just a little gate, not, it's kind of random. This area here is going to be a courtyard, maybe with some shops and things like that. And so I figured on the edge of it, there'd be some taller buildings. And so I built this. And on the inside here, this is very new. This is what I've been working on within the past couple hours. But I'm going to try to build a better smeltery system. And so I figured this was all hollow inside most of it was from the terraforming I've been doing.
Oh yeah, okay.
And so I figure this is maybe like some dwarven underground caves or something. And over here I'm thinking I'm gonna put lava and magma blocks down there.
Nice.
And that's where they're using that to smelt up their resources.
Oh yeah.
Really, and so through here I'm gonna build up a bit of a smelter. It's not going to be like super, redstone-y or anything, but it'll hopefully be at least better than what we have in the main storage area.
Awesome. That's amazing. This is so cool. I really like this this glazed terracotta that you have there too.
Yeah, I hadn't seen anyone use that yet, so thought it'd be kind of cool in this situation.
we just got a new texture pack. I'm going to be doing a little bit of texture pack talk this episode. So I'm just kind of taking everything in. So our texture pack, I don't know if everyone is aware, our texture pack it's basically a little taste of Jerm. And as Jerm updates his texture pack, he updates ours, and basically our add-on just goes over top of things that are on his that we want specifically, you know, like I'm trying to think of like concrete blocks. Like our concrete blocks is not in Little Taste of Jerm, so he just like takes the folder and drags on top of it and then puts it out for us. So Jerm just put out his new texture pack, and then we just got basically all the new woods and the new doors. The new doors are fantastic. Did you see them?
Yeah, they are. I like the acacia one.
Yeah, I like just all of them. They just look unique and well done. But the planks are a big departure from what we've sort of gotten used to. And it's like, I would say it's like in between of Jappa's new smooth textures and Jerm's old, a little bit rougher textures.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's all pretty cool, and it's nice to keep it updated and keep keeping things fresh.
It's funny. It's like when I was a kid and I got brand new tennis shoes, I thought I could run faster. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't, but I thought I could. And it's kind of like with the texture pack. Like I think I can build better now that we have a brand new texture pack here.
Yeah.
So hey, so since we're both on right now, we should talk about this mountain and maybe some ideas. So this mount, I'm gonna just for my YouTube friends, I'm gonna go into a spectator. Game mode. There we go. So this mountain was a naturally generated mountain, and we built this like sort of enchanting table here, which is kind of cool. It has a little bit of redstone. The bookshelves pop up and stuff. But it kind of separates our two like districts. But also the dwarven stuff is built sort of on top of it. What are your thoughts about this whole mountain situation?
Oh, I don't know. I've been trying to figure that out, because that's what I've been doing with all this terraforming, because this area was terrible over here.
I remember that, yeah.
I'm not really sure. It might be, since the dwarven stuff is kind of like in this area, it might be cool to do, like, keep this area pretty much only dwarven, like on this hill, like only dwarven stuff for the most part.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
And if we do that, that means we could also like maybe dig inside of it and have dwarven tunnels and.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm not sure. And I around this like little courtyard area, it might be cool to have some more taller dwarven walls or buildings around it, and then in the middle you have this enchanting table.
Well, you know what I had started with this sort of like horrible looking like obelisk. This was never. We did this live. This was never like the final version.
Yeah.
But it was just an idea. Like we were just talking. I was like, oh, try something like this. I had tried to do. I thought about like putting like bigger obelisks sort of all around. So there's like a ring, but then all around there's like tall.
Yeah.
I don't want to say statues, but like pillars of some sort.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe some could be crumbling.
Actually, could do statues, like different statues, like big like not huge, but about this size. Oh. It's like around in a circle.
You're talking statues. You have just left my wheelhouse. How do you feel about building statues? I've never built one that I like.
I mean, also they can be pretty ruined, which helps. It's not like they have to be perfect.
That's true.
But I mean, I'm not great, but I can come up with something that is okay.
You just got yourself a job. That's how this works in this world.
Okay.
If you have an idea, you have to go do it. Yeah, that would be awesome. And plus that'd fill the space. And I think some vegetation up here too, like make it look really overgrown, would help. And we obviously we have not done that. We haven't even filled in the white sand here yet.
Yeah. Oh, and this area, how are we going to tie in, if we're keeping this all dwarven, do we tie in this?
Well, that is a great question, because this was kind of like an old elven sort of palette. I don't know. I just built this so I could get up here. That's the only reason why this exists.
Yeah. Sure. Maybe
I don't know.
We could... No, I don't know. I was going to say maybe switch the bridge over to be the dwarven style, but then keep the tower... I don't know.
Well, I mean... you know, this was like the idea is this is a Dwarven embassy, like to promote peace between the two, because they used to war, and then sort of two of their leaders got together and they said, okay, no more war, so we're gonna have the dwarves build a settlement in Taratal, and we're gonna have the elves build a settlement in the Dwarven city, which is, you know, upcoming. So this could be like where the elves would come up to actually talk to the dwarves, something like that.
Yeah.
We could do like maybe those statues would make a lot of sense up here then, because the dwarves would want the elves to walk by the great Dwarven, you know, leaders of time. I think that would kind of make sense. They would sort of probably want to be a little bit intimidating.
What's this hole here?
Does it go straight down? Oh, you know what? That's a tunnel. So that's from your bridge.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it must have just been all sand, so it just fell. But yeah, I had thought about connecting that bridge and having it come out here, and I don't know. I just, if we ever wanted to, just like another, I like secret stuff, you know, like maybe like a ruined tunnel or something to get, so you don't have to go up on top of the mountain to get through, or even maybe work in the Adventurers Guild basement, something like that. I don't know. What is your statue over there of? I should sleep. It's probably very dark for YouTube.
Well, that's I don't know.
Just like a cool looking thing?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty ruined, so you can't, I think, let's see here. You're supposed to look at it from, like, this angle is, like, the best place to look at it. Oh, I'm getting shot. Oh, skeleton.
Do we have a bed over here anywhere?
Here, let me sleep. I keep sleeping on the benches that I've been setting up.
Oh yeah, you know, I've probably walked by those benches 1,000 times. I forgot that they're beds. Are brown beds in this texture pack, or it looks like a wooden bench?
But yeah, this angle over here I think is the best place to look at it, because it's like this. He's holding a staff in his right, and his like these two stairs over here, his other arm. And I don't know. It's pretty ruined, but I mean, you can kind of tell.
Yeah, it looks great. I love it. I just think it's just creative, and it's not like a cookie cutter statue that you might find on like Planet Minecraft or something. You know, I just think it's cool.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the statues where it's just like, you know, this is one leg, and then, you know, here's another one. It's just kind of like, I don't know. So I always try to think of something a little bit different. That's
super cool. I really like it. Well, I guess I'm going to go and talk about some texture pack stuff, because I want to take a look at this texture pack. Are you aware of the Builders Guild?
The Adventurers Guild thing?
No, the actual Builders Guild. It's a different guild. So
I'm not.
In Port Bray, and again, just so what guilds are? There are several guilds. I think we have 3 or maybe 4 so far in Vasten, and guilds kind of go across houses or across cities. So any city can have any guild and things like that. So what the Builders Guild is, my idea was going to be that whenever we start a city, that might be the first thing that we build, and that would have the palette inside of it of the city.
Yeah.
But there's a Master Builders Guild, and that's in Port Bray, and that has every block in the game in it.
Oh, I stumbled into that actually the other day.
So when we do texture pack changes, that's where I go to look at everything, and you can just take a look at all the stuff. So going forward in future cities, whenever we start the city, we'll start with the Builders Guild and kind of work out the palette, and then anyone who joins later on can just go to the Builders Guild. Like, okay, I see. Use this. Blah 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 blah.
That's very smart. Yeah.
I think there's an Archers Guild, a Adventurers Guild. I think there's one more, but I darn if I can remember it right now. I'll come up with it later. Anyway, Krill, thanks for the tour.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for coming by.
I'll see you guys over in Port Bray. Well, we're back. We're heading towards the Builders Guild, and want to take a look, because a lot has changed in this texture pack. Whoops, I missed. Okay. Yeah, a lot has changed in this texture pack. This newest update. This is Jerm called it, I think I said this before. Jerm called it 1.5. I believe that that's a mistake. I think this is the 1.6 version, which is available on my Discord and probably his Discord. I don't remember if he linked it there, but you can find it pinned in Vasten chat if you want to check it out yourself. It is really a gem of a resource pack. I really love it. But now we have all the new woods, all that kind of stuff. And I thought we would just come in here into the Builders Guild. If you don't know what the guilds are, I think I explained this last clip, so I may just be saying this again. Basically, the guilds are the palette for the town. This is like the Master Builders Guild, and it has all of the different things. So I just wanted to come here and take a look at see what Jerm's changed and just really check it out. I don't remember what, you know, full disclosure, I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to know what is new and what is from the old version and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, but I mean, let's take a look anyway. I really like I'm pretty sure that the gold, diamond, and emerald, I think that's Jappa's new textures. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Jerm's imported them. Of course, we have the darker iron. This is the redstone stuff. Oh, yeah, these are new. Look at the redstone torch. Oh, my god. That's just the redstone torch. Is that not amazing? That is amazing. That is amazing. Oh, I love that so much. So just redstone stuff. You can see the doors over there. Spruce doors are the same. Some of the other doors have changed. We have the 2 different kinds of chests now, which I pointed out before. That's so nice. I've always enjoyed having 2 different chests. It's just a little bit of variety, you know. The enchanting table, ender chest, furnace, most of this stuff looks pretty much the same. These are our jack-o'-lanterns. This is not in Jerm's main pack. Just another lighting option. I believe that's kind of a takeoff of a sea lantern versus kind of what Welsknight did in his texture pack. So the iron matches, well, the cart matches the iron rail. Bookshelf, that looks different. Is that a variant, I wonder? Is this, yeah, that's Silk Touch. Let me grab this. I wonder if that's a variant. Let me put up here. Oh. No, it seems like maybe this is the way it is. But it's weird. The model doesn't work. I'm curious about that. It's interesting. Definitely looks different. I don't know if that is exactly as intended. I guess it probably is. But I mean, I checked 4 different spots, so I guess it's not a variant. So, that's interesting. Okay, cool. I gotta turn this down just a little bit. My baby monitor's a little bit loud. Okay, sorry about that. All this stuff. This is our end rods, which you've... Oh. Wow. So there's a one-touch brakes? I actually got scared. I thought, wait, am I in creative mode? No. Huh, weird. I had no idea you could just break those with an open fist. Weird. Okay. All right. Well, that's cool. What's my video settings are? Brightness. I'm gonna pump it up here. It's a little dark in this room. This stuff looks all pretty much the same. That's Jerm's old dropper, I'm pretty sure. Okay, cool. These walls, by the way, these are one of our concrete variations. I think it's probably blue or maybe cyan concrete. I don't remember. They actually look, I think it's the same. I think it's just lighting. Got the overlays with the stone there. These are the stone variants. I think it's pretty close to the same. Now, here's some interesting stuff, okay? This is our brick. This is the brick that we have. I think Jerm's brick is now different. This is Jappa's obsidian. I don't know. He just put on Twitter 2 days ago that he was maybe gonna change it to a different one, but I really like this one. It's a little bit more bubbly, less sharp. I think this is a nice one, actually. Jappa's netherrack, I think. Soul sand. I don't know if this is Jerm's or if this is the one I did. I did a soul sand. It doesn't look quite the same, but I think it's mud. It's what a lot of people have done. The black magma block I like quite a bit. Here's the quartz blocks. Those are super nice. The black netherrack, as I think you are used to. Netherwort block. I think Jerm changed this. It looks kind of like meat now. I think that's sort of the idea. Netherwort block and red nether brick. This is a very interesting one. It's the brick texture. It's the same as like brick, but with a different shading. I think that could be used for some stuff. I like it. I like that it's similar but a little different. Even roofs or something like that. I think that's a really nice option. And it's actually, you know, you can craft it. It's not impossible to get a hold of. So that's kind of cool. Here's the cobble. You've seen a lot of that, but the mossy cobble lines up so well with the regular cobble. Blends really nicely. Here's andesite. It's a little darker, a little gray. The stone variant, as you've seen. Diorite, same thing over here. Granite, you've been seeing a lot of granite over in White Sands, and that's kind of the idea there. I think it's quite nice. This is the stone. I'm not the biggest fan of Jappa's new stone texture. I think it's a little bit limey. I like Jerm stone quite a bit more. So that's cool. These, I think these feel a little lighter maybe than they were, or it could just be lighting in this room. It's a little hard to tell, but yeah, cool. You've seen a lot of this again in white sands. This is the chiseled red sandstone, the regular sandstone, smooth sandstone, red sand. There's another variant too that I should put in here now that we have the slab block. I don't know what it's called. Cut, maybe? It might be called cut sandstone, but there's that, and it's basically a slab on all 4 sides, or all 6 sides, so cool. Here's a couple special things. There's a couple special blocks. The piston, sticky piston, crafting bench. That's changed with, looks like the new wood, the new slightly smoother wood that Jerm has out. That's really nice. Jukebox. I feel like we could maybe do something with that down the road. I don't know. Maybe even a custom model or something. Something kind of different. And note block you've seen before. So cool. Awesome. Let's head upstairs to the next floor. I love this building, by the way. It has every block. It has essentially every block in the game. Everyone I could think of anyway. So here's spruce. Here's the spruce palette with the spruce leaves and spruce boat and spruce doors. I think I don't have trap doors in here. I must have forgotten that. I used to. Weird. I'll put trap doors in later, but yeah, really nice. Really nice. Birch doors. I like that too. That actually kind of reminds me of the John Smith birch door, but I like it. I like it quite a bit. It's the birch coloring. Really nice. The yellow sapling, too. In Jerm's pack, the birch leaves are yellow. In ours, they're green because of, well, we've used quite a bit of them. And I kind of like... I like birch, and the way the game's coded, birch and spruce are consistently colored no matter what biome you put in, and so they're nice to use in places like the Nether or a mesa, things like that. So I think by making these yellow, you kind of lose that opportunity. Oak. Here's your oak variants. You've certainly seen a lot of that. I like it a ton. The only thing... You know, it's weird. I guess it works. I was looking at one of them. I can't remember which one it was. I want to say it was, It's a little... I think it's done with variants, though. In the acacia, I don't see... No matter how far you lay these out, I don't see ever a division in this wood, in this particular panel, in the top panel or the bottom panel. Which is weird, I think, because if you do a really long line, then what you get is you get, like, up here, you'll get, like, division, 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 and then one block down, you get, like, for an infinitely long stretching piece of wood with no divisions. And I don't see that anywhere else. Everywhere else I do see, like, a line. So, I don't know. I'm not sure if that's just bad luck with variants or of when I test it out or not, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's as intended, and if so, I am not the artist on the server, so I leave that to the masters. Jungle is so beautiful. I love it so much. This is B-Dubs, the first person I ever saw do the green, and Jerm does it. The jungle leaves are wonderful. That's great. Dark oak leaves are great too. Oh, I didn't get any apple variant. There's an apple variant in the dark oak that's so nice. So dark oak leaves, really nice. Dark oak doors, perfect. Acacia door is so great. Oh, it's so nice. Jungle door, I haven't really seen. Okay, it's that one. Cool. Oh, this is great. I mean, I love the woods. I really love them. The woods, the fences, the whole thing. Jerm's old pack used to have like different fence models. And I asked for our version if we could just keep the same model, because sometimes I like to do 2 different or 3 different fence colors. Like if it's something supposed to look like a little bit rickety, then it's nice. And if you have 3 slots coming out here and 2 in the other one, they don't really line up. Doesn't quite look right. So we, I think maybe he switched his new pack to all the same fence model as well. So now we got up to the fun blocks. Okay. These are the, what is this? This is yeah, this is concrete, this is glass, this is terracotta, and this is wool. Okay, and there's all 16 colors represented. The most fun part is the glass and the concrete. These, terracotta and wool, we've kept pretty close to, either close to or exactly vanilla, because of getting color options, and these are so nice with the overlays. They look so good now, especially with some of the builds that we're doing. But glass textures, this is a new one. This is one that I took from Minecraft Middle Earth project. It just is such a cool idea to have a round window with the white. So this matches the white, oops, come back, the white terracotta perfectly. So you can just put this as a portal and the pane is the same. It's really super cool. It's cyan. Yeah, I made it cyan because we already have the white we've used other places. So cyan, I figured when are we going to use cyan glass? Let's just make it cyan. So it's fine. Cyan, I hate this. I hate that gray is this color and light gray is brown. I've never understood it. I don't understand. why would light gray terracotta be brown? I mean, I guess if you're going for a completely realistic thing, maybe if terracotta turns brown when you make it, but this is not a completely realistic game, you know. The white glass, that's what you see up there, by the way. I've used that throughout Port Bray, which is where we are. Purple. Purple concrete. This is a holder. I don't think we've used it for anything. It's basically just like whenever we need one more cool roof tile or something like that, we can use purple. This is just the normal purple. We just never did anything with it. All the rest of the concretes are sort of the special blocks and with variations. Yeah. This is weird. I think I did have this in. I think Jerm fixed it and made it look nicer, but it's kind of like a dirt brick. I don't know. I don't think we've used it yet. I don't know. Some of these glass have been reverted to this in case we want to use them for smoke and things like that. Away from this. I'm undecided on some of them. I think red. I don't think we've ever used red. I think red could actually be reverted as well. Things like that. I'd rather keep them as a neutral. And then once we start using it, basically check it off the palette. Like, okay, you can't change that anymore, you know, because I do want one texture pack throughout the entire world. That way, if you come in 5 years, you can walk through the entire world and it'll be like a continuous journey, you know. Minecraft Middle Earth has a cool thing where they do different textures for different zones, and that gives them a lot more options, and that's cool. I like that. It's just not really what I want here. I want this to be a very connected world where you can walk from one end to the other uninterrupted, all on roads. That's why one of the main rules is you have to have roads between every single settlement. So what's this? This is gray. There's our gray options. We've used a lot of this because it's a nice sort of smoky, clear texture. In fact, actually, it's weird. I think I had it just like 1 pixel. It looks like, it's hard to say. Yeah, it looks like there's definitely pixels in there. Okay, so Jerm changed that. That's cool. Probably looks better to an artistic eye than my stupid eye. Pink. Okay, that I think that is changed. I think that pink glass is changed. This is the wood. So the concrete is basically roof and painted wood, because I think and I hope at some point we'll get concrete stairs and slabs, which would be perfect for like roofs, walls, things like that. So that's why I did all the concrete. Those are like sort of the fun textures, right? Green painted wood. Yellow, we've used a ton of this. I believe this is kind of just a holder too, because this is very similar to the terracotta. So, I mean, there's no reason to have this and that. I think we can just kind of save this for when we want something that's a really beautiful and texture for a reason, you know, that kind of thing. I think that would be cool. This is light blue. I've certainly used a lot of that. The banking clan. Same thing with these. These two also, again, they're so similar to the terracotta. They're just kind of placeholders. These are nice textures. I don't know if Jerm, I think he did these. I think he made these sort of designs. They're nice. This looks like B-dubs. This looks like Jerm did them, maybe. White, we've used a lot. We've used a ton of this white concrete, so we can't change that one for sure. Although, well, it's nice to have this because this has the overlays and this doesn't, so I guess it is nice to have both of those, but I don't know that we need both because they are incredibly similar. I think they're very slightly different. In fact, they're so close to them, I'm not even sure which one this wall is. I think this wall is concrete, but I could see it go either way. I really don't know. We've changed out Port Bray one time for one of the, and I don't remember which way we went. I don't remember if we went from terracotta. I think we did. I think we went from terracotta to concrete. Now, here's the really fun floor. This is the glazed terracotta segment. So, I don't, unfortunately, I don't have these labeled, so I couldn't tell you what they, well, I could tell you, actually. Let's see. Let's just do this. Okay, let's find out what these are. What's this? Gray glazed terracotta, and I'll just destroy them as we go. Okay, yeah, these are awesome. I found these were similar textures to this were on Conquest, and I I just sold them, reduced the quality to 16 by 16 and put them in the pack, and then Jerm fixed them and made them better. I think maybe even created. I think this one actually made the purple one, I think. But you know, just made them better, because when you reduce quality, apparently I've been told it's not so good. So some of these you can see, some are like totally different depending on which direction you face. Like, let me show you. So I think you all know this, but if you face this way or this way or this way or this way, you get 4 different blocks. So it's really cool. Some are like the same design that you would do something like, you know, like this and this and this and this, something like that. Some of these are all of the, well, okay, Jerm has fixed all of these, I believe. I don't think any of these are straight vanilla anymore. I think they've all been changed or taken like from Conquest and Edit or complete creations. And honestly, I couldn't tell you which one's which. Some of these are super cool. I can't wait to use them. Some have connected textures as well, which is fantastic. I just gotta figure out which way to face. Nope, it must be this way. Okay, look at that. Isn't that great? I almost wonder if KRITTLE'S had a hand in these connected textures. I kind of feel like maybe he did, because we had a conversation about it, but darn if I'm just too old to remember anything. But I kind of remember KRITTLE was telling me he did some work on connected textures. But isn't that great? I did use some of those in White Sands, some of these ones. So these are super cool. Brown glazed terracotta. This one is awesome. This the purple. So this works so great to like do as like wallpaper. Like you can just imagine if this were right like that way, or I mean it works great in different ways. There, look on that side. It's really cool. It's really cool texture. I want to say that a variation of that came from Conquest. Now this one, the green glazed terracotta, this used to be our barrels. We used to have barrels of stuff. I don't know that we need that anymore. And the reason why is because now we have trapdoors, and with the trapdoors, with all these are our trapdoors. You can see them now. I think you've seen this before. The wheel. Well, I'll just use spruce because we always use spruce. But here's so with this wheel texture, that's super great. Okay, so that's jungle, and you've seen that before. But now that we have trapdoors, it opens up. I don't think that we necessarily need to have a special barrel. I used to have like 19 variants of different barrels, but they were random. You couldn't pick what was in what. But now we have this. Wow. Hey, how's it going? Real laggy response there. Now that we have this, we could do things like, now this is going to die really fast because I don't have a waterlogged block beneath it, but isn't that cool? It looks like pink something. I don't know what would be pink. I should have picked one that is, here, blueberries. Look, it's a barrel of blueberries. See, I don't know that we necessarily need all the barrels. Now, the nice thing is about them is the barrels were one block, where this, you can't have anything touching it, right? It has to be surrounded. So there's a give and take, but it is quite nice. This is the black. I've used a lot of this over in White Sands. You've seen this before, and some of this is over in the Banking Clan. I love this. These blocks are great. These tiles are so nice. What else? Oh, these are kind of the fun blocks. The cyan, again, you get just like a different crate. Oh, looks like there's variations. There's a lot of variants. Oh, good job, Jerm. I didn't know that. Oh, that's super cool. Great. Awesome. I had no idea. Jerm is the man. Cool. That's great. Some really nice thatch. That's gonna be great for roofs. I can't see us ever getting stairs or slabs for these blocks, but if we ever did, oh, I'd be so happy. This one I had sort of a crappy version that I tried to edit a Conquest roped around a log thing, and I think Jerm scoffed at my attempts and made it way better. It's 1,000 times better now. So super cool. This is super cool. You know what I just realized? Yeah. So anyway, and we got the white, same thing as the brown over there. This is the white glazed terracotta. So I'll be building with that fairly soon. I just really want to, and I'm actually feeling the urge to do a castle again. I think, I don't know if it's watching Jerm's building big with Jerm or talking to Pride about building a castle, or I don't know, whatever. I feel like I've been bit by the castle bug. So eventually, you know, I got a bunch of stuff going on over in the Dwarven part of White Sands that I got to work on and all that kind of stuff. But I should actually let me verify that. I'm not carrying anything. Am I holding? Oh, come on. Am I carrying anything that I shouldn't have? Technically, no. looks all straight. Okay. Anyway, so I think that is you know what? Actually, that's a perfect idea. Let's go here for a screenshot. I think that probably is good for today. I think that's probably enough. We saw KRITTLE'S part, a little bit of a catch up and see what we're doing. KRITTLE'S building so fast. Like it's been 2 days since I recorded with him. If I went back now, there'd be like nine more things. It's amazing. It's amazing. It is, I will say, a lot faster to build when you're not recording, but still, it's really amazing. Anyway, that's it for me, I think. That's it for me. So if you want to get your hands on this texture pack, you can come and you can grab it off my Discord. Just go tell Jerm thank you for creating such a wonderful thing for us. Pride is working on some stuff. As soon as Optifine is done, that we're going to have some add-ons to this pack with some armor and some tools and some really, really cool stuff. I mean, we're doing something really fantastic here in Vasten, and I couldn't be more proud and happy of what we're creating. This whole world is just so awesome. So anyway, I'll see you guys next episode. Thank you so much for coming out. I really appreciate it. I love you. Check out my friends. Please subscribe to all of them. Great builders, great people, great content creators on YouTube. I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.